Alright, let's jump back into it, as I always do. Every time, we're jumping back into it. I always say that because it's just when I start the video up for YouTube, it's just like, that's the, pretty much the code of... Oh, Jesus, alright. Pretty much just shows that, I'm on to a new session. I just stopped, finally, after whatever was the last one. Usually means I only just played for... It's the day after, or two, or a week, or a month, depending on how I intro the video. I'll be like, well, we're back after, like, months. Alright, so we have to head west. Because of mermaid looking for a guy, but then we learned some stuff about the mermaid. I'm interested to see how this will all play out. Not sure how long I'll be playing for. We did 3 hours or so of Spider-Man just before this, so might only play for a little bit. Alright, so there is a dot to where we gotta go help the sun fighting a big beast or something like that, they said. Oh. You're not the beasts. Do the wacky sack! I feel like I've seen this ability used before once on a show. Oh god. Oh, he's dead. Not kidding about it being a wacky sack. These were the guys I passed, and I was just like, hey.
Ooh, these must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which ones are blushing husband-to-be. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai? They look like they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you?
Watch out! Above you.
Above you! Above you? Look out!
Anyone else starting to feel a bit seasick? I feel like I've seen you before.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
I guess I shouldn't use that pep now, shouldn't I? Yeah. Alright. I doubt a leg sweep is gonna work. How about this tentacle? Okay. Ow. Right, that tentacle's gonna take it, huh? Cutting edge! Jesus. no, not Rab. Jesus, man, calm it down with the tentacles.
Let's heat things up.
Let's get rid of that tentacle. Alright, no more protection for you. Hey, let's bring Serena in. Just have that secondary support, huh, for a second?
I'll do my very best.
More heal for Jade. Really feeling it now. Give me your power.
Yeah.
Send more heals. He's assessing the situation. I guess I'll just hit you with my tentacle. Fucking dick. I don't think there's anything I need to actually do with you. Not right now, so let's... Yeah, it doesn't feel good now, does it? Showing off that fancy footwork. Not the sweet breath. Damn it. Oh, its tentacles are regenning. Well, he hasn't made himself protect yet with one of them, so... Wake up! Yep, that one's gonna be the one. It's rocking the boat. Why me? Fucking cut down this other tentacle. Cutting edge again.
Time for baby pies.
Ow. Keep using that. There's a nice crit. I don't think he can fall asleep. And even if he did, it'd probably be a very low chance that that was going to happen. What should I do? I'll attack. Oh my god, that crit. Definitely has that increased chance of that happening. Hit him, try to absorb MP. He needs it. Ow. Now Serena can come in and start healing and helping. Keeping us afloat.
Yeah.
What should I do? I don't have any more MP, so just strike it down. Not enough MP. Just hit him.
I hope this helps.
Not the sweet breath.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Thank you. I feel better. Yes! I think that just does stuff to them, but I'm set with this. There's no more MP to suck out of that. Doesn't matter. Her fucking crit is like up the fucking in the sky.
Wonderful.
6,000 experience and 4,000 gold. Level up for Jade. Rad leveled up.
Better than ever.
Sylvando's leveled up. What a fight. Blar. Lordle.
Thank you. Thank you. Darlings, it was nothing, really.
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight, we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Lona Lulu.
It's already there. You don't have to sell me on it. Your friend's a real cutie pie and strong. He can whisk me off my feet any day of the week. Man, I never get anybody. I suck. The rest are out about Kai, but nobody around here has seen him. Seems he's not much of a party person. Michelle's still waiting for us back in the island. We should track him down as soon as we can.
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with
Why,
you.
you want to dance?
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Ugh! Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in.
Of course.
Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something? Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
And everyone's already in my party. Here we have the biggest legendary. Kai still won't join it. Made some excuse about having to go down to the dock to fix his friend's boat. Don't you fucking do it. Now, hi Max. Oh, you guys beat the Tentacular, right? We owe you one for that, sure. You should get back to Lua. I bet the rest of the men will be missing their guests of honor already, unless you had some business with me. You're looking for a guy named Kai? Yeah, sure, that's me. Kainui to my mom, but everyone just calls me Kai. What do you want? Yes. I really shouldn't even say anything about that.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Yes.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any...
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there.
More story.
10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Alright. Alright, well, now we gotta go to through the chapel. Yeah, I want to jump down for the shiny, but I gotta run all the way around. I mean, I think I've already grabbed it, but I'll go get it anyway. Yeah, some ripple drops. And there's a chest under these steps. And a mini medal? No, it's 3,000 gold. Well, I just stole someone's stash. And behind the church, so that's where we're going. Very interesting story and everything that's happening with this whole mermaid stuff. I sure loved me some smoked fish. So my son's gone, but goddamn do I love smoked fish. It's great. Just looking around for shinies. Yeah, Crimson Coral. Made it.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
I receives the lover's veil.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The Kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
Can I just equip it? Items. It's in the important items, right? Yeah. Use. Holds the lover veil up to the light. There's something special about seeing the world through shimmering chiffon. Is there anything in your place that I can take as well? Nope, he locked it. Damn it, he's smart. He knew I was going to invade his privacy. Well, shouldn't leave his chest lying around out here with a mini medal. I don't know. Unless there's, like, a specific hole they have that can, like, take in eggs. Whatever the fuck that they need to do for making children. I have no idea how they had a kid. Maybe they just went with the logic if you just put enough semen into it that eventually something would happen, but I don't think that's how that works. Oh, god damn it, I got turned around. I know I could just zoom back to the sea, but like running, you never know if there's something somebody's gonna say to me. Ugh. And we're off. See if there's anything at the shop. I mean, what did we do? He fertilized them, which would be nowhere near as fun. Yeah, I don't really know how it works. I don't think he would be too keen on us asking how the sex would have exactly worked. No, I don't want to buy it. Jesus. No discounts, damn. I saw half price, and was just kind of hoping. We have enough now for this carbon steel claymore, and I really... It's out of all the stuff that we can have, it's like the one thing that would give me the highest boost that we're using. Like, so I want it. I'll probably find the recipe on how to make it right after I buy this, but you know what? I'm barely using my money for a whole lot of other things. That thing is probably a bitch and a half to fucking up, too. Who's the beast monster increased by 10? Silver claws. I'll even buy this for her. There you go. I spent so much money. Black Blade was cool, but now, because it, actually looks like a sword, now I'm gonna have like another fucking giant rectangle sword on my back, probably. Bum 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 bum. I had a fun time, though, with Spider-Man unlocking all those suits, some new suits and things. Good times. Strand was right over there. Can we actually just zoom to the Strand? We could. But I know where it is, and I like to fight shit on the way, so... It might give us... Because fighting stuff is also a means of making money, so... Hurrah! We're on the boat now. Free ride. Oh. That old man do to you? Right, now I'm poisoned. Very rude. Why's that lineup? I don't really know who I want to use still, so if I can go with Eric for now. Does Eric and Sylvando kind of have the same attack, and Eric can hit multiple people?
I got your back.
No, you don't. You're a liar. Don't ever lie to me again. Ah, I feel better now.
And stay down.
Level up. Level up and we got bounce. Yeah, I mean, we have our full team, but I still don't quite know what the hell I want it set as. 'Cause I like Jade's ability to do double damage with the claws. Rab is kind of a middleman of doing some magic damage and healing, so he's pretty much Veronica and Serena in combined, but not as powerful as each of them individually. And Eric is just fucking... I have Eric in because it's Boomerang still, but I still kind of like Sylvando because of how much damage he can do if you knock someone out and then use his one ability. So it's real tough of what party members I want.
Yoink!
So I'm not sure how I want it to go. Oh, God, it's hot in here. Level up. I had to turn on my AC because it is getting hot in here, and I'm very uncomfortable. I'm just happy everybody in the party gets experience even when they're not fighting, because I would have to keep swapping in and out for fucking people. I didn't mean to attack with him, but alright. So that one damage. Oh god, that desperate attack. Do this. Now can't unequipped in the middle of battle. Okay, there we go. I just want to see the damage if this is better. Okay, no. Apparently she just has no damage with her fists. Even though when I did try that originally, she did a lot more. Her thing's about to run out, but whatever. Stop defending. It's always hot in this room. It's a small room, and the computer produces a lot of heat. And just, I don't know, there's only one window in here, and it's taken up by the AC. Not a whole lot of circulation and stuff happening in here, so it gets really hot. Well, I like winter, because then I can just have the window open while I'm streaming and not have an issue. Though I'm always a little paranoid with my window open because I feel like people are going to hear me fucking yelling or something when I'm playing. They're like, why the fuck's this guy not shutting the hell up? I'm thinking about possibly buying a futon or a couch, so when I'm streaming, I'm not in a chair, like a basic-ass office chair that I sit in while I'm playing. I can actually sit back comfortably, my legs up, and still have a mic in a good position to talk and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been cooling off at night. We had a couple strands of really nice cool days and rainy days, and that's why I started real late today. We had like really bad thunderstorms and my internet was so unstable that I couldn't start the stream. Take us MP. Not that you need it. I'm thinking about getting something for when I have the money. I want to get something so I can stream a little bit more comfy, right, than sitting in this chair. So I feel like I'd be able to do streams a little bit longer than I've been doing, even though they are been pretty lengthy. Or at least they'd be more comfortable when instead of sitting in this shitty chair. That or a recliner. But lately all my money just goes into buying new games to play for streaming. It's down to about 70 right now. I have no idea how it is outside. It's been cool, I know that much. Once I step out of the room. If I step out of the room, I'd probably know if it's cold or not, because all the windows out in the other room are open, so even though the fan's blowing to bring air in from out there, it doesn't work, so I just close the door and have the AC running. Yeah, I want to be comfortable while streaming for 3 to 6 plus hours, whatever the amount I'm doing. 'Cause I don't have no fancy chair. I just have this freaking basic. It's very basic. It looks like when you look up like an office, you would just see this type of chair. It's very, I don't even know what it's called, but it's old as hell, and it's just, it works. That's all I cared about.
Ah, not bad at all.
Oh, sweets. Right. Mermaid. Well, hold on. There's a shiny over there. That would be me in real life. Just like this attractive, somewhat attractive freaking mermaid. Hey there. How are you doing? I'm just like, ooh, a shiny. Walk past her. Mini medal. Gotta remember to collect these and then bring them back so we can keep working towards the reward. Oh, again, Fred, I'm so happy you returned. It's been so long since you went off. I've got a bit concerned. I worried that your ship had sunk or kind of been gone away. So I'm singing happy songs to keep my tears at bay. But you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters now is that you're safe and well. So tell me, did you find my kite? Is he well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? I like how it's like lie and tell her that he's coming. No, or right on no. No. Splooge tells Michelle the truth. My Kai is dead? That can't be true. I don't believe a word. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. Hold on a minute. What's that thing you're holding in your head? A net of pearls and seashells on a pretty coral brand. You say my Kai made this veil to wear when we were wed and clutched it as he passed away. You're saying that he's dead. Or that she's totally into you, but the whole lower body is a fish thing. That would be my luck. Like, I can barely even talk to a woman, but the one time I actually get one that would probably be interested in me, it has a fucked up fish bottom. Well, please, no, it can't be so. I know he'd never break that promise that he made to me. There must be some mistake. How can my Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it, till I found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met, and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu. You can sail, and I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come aboard? Oh, thanks, you're very kind, but there's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind. Please. It's a big old smiley face thing, like, please. I really don't want to lead this to Kai. He really wants this curse to be put to rest. They drop anchor in waters of the beach to keep Michelle from the eyes of the fearful fishermen. If the locals see a mermaid, it'll fill their hearts with fear. I'll hide on this abandoned beach and wait for Kaya right here. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is my final plea. Would you please find the man you met and bring him back to me? I swear I'm playing, like, a Disney section of, like, Kingdom Hearts again. Or, well, that whole game is Disney, but, like, I'm in a part of Kingdom Hearts. Door's locked. He's not home in there? She rhymes? Kind of. There's like parts I think that are rhyming, or there's parts that I'm not understand that are rhymes that I'm just fucking up as I read. But that's not how she talked when we first met her. So now I'm really confused. Like everything just keeps changing with her. Can't make up her mind who she wants to be. I wonder where he could be. If he's gonna be at his home, or if he's gonna be by the boat again working. I don't see him over there. Oh. Did you give that mermaid the veil? Yes. Thanks, Fred. Sorry for making you take care of that for me. I should do something in return. Fix up your ship. Go get some pearls, maybe. Just say the word. Huh? You want me to go to Sakiki Beach with you? Or would you want to go to a lonesome place like that? Well, if you're sure that's all you want, I guess a promise is a promise. Lead the way. Now we're just gonna hurt the poor guy. Guy, these are your friends? Hey, I thought your boat was your only friend. I'm always worried about talking to random girls because they're just going to offer... I expect them to just offer me Puff Puff randomly. It's the most random thing. Jesus, I lost control of my guy. He just started running all willy-nilly.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice! It's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you? What? You're a mermaid.
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore?
You know, didn't you just... The only thing you whispered to him was, I'll give you life, but I'll take your soul. And now you're, like, obsessed about him.
Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, the human life just ups and disappears. Without
Yeah, she rhymes.
Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
Jill sings a bewitching melody that reverberates off the cliffs above. She's using her one chance to become human, but when she touches the water again, she turns to foam or whatever she said. I don't know how these fucking legs work.
I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together.
And that's the only action we've seen this entire game for, like, kissing-wise, is a grave.
You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and
Oh my
honest.
god.
The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together,
Yeah.
happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say goodbye.
Pride and time don't rhyme.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
It took you this long to say something?
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai?
Huh?
You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me.
Yeah, even without the Ryder voice so cheesy. That accent's really rough for me to get into, like...
Villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will.
There's a lot written on that small piece of paper. His handwriting must be fucking phenomenal.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
You know, it sucks that you didn't just show the painting to the lady before she killed herself. Oh, good, a pitch pearl. Hope you don't mind me taking your grandfather's pearl. Sorry for making all this stuff, but thanks because my eyes are finally open. In my heart of hearts, I think I hated my grandpa more than I hated the mermaid who cursed him. I was ashamed. But now I know the truth. He wasn't cursed. He was in love. Can't really say I understand the feeling of that, but hey, you know, stuff happens. Michelle! Hey, I reincarnated as something big. Maybe she could reincarnate with someone that reincarnate as someone with a better fucking voice. I'm sorry, but Jesus, I can't. Keep having to break this fucking pot. That got, like, there was, like, hope of, like, find the husband, and then it went dark. Then it got darker with her killing herself, but in a weird romantic way. Jesus Christ. That was just sudden. And also we could try to get to the bottom of the ocean to find the pearl or one of the orbs that we need. Ready to get back to the stallion? No.